evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Night Forum for today. First of all, I would like to thank you to all of the audience from me. Thank you very much for attending forum for today. Our issue for tonight is online learning, right? Yes. First of all, I would like to introduce our panel for tonight. Left on my right is Miss Razana Shazwani binti Muhammad Rosli, student from UTHM. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Thank you to my moderator. A very good evening to all my panels and audience. Okay, my name is Razana Shazwani binti Muhammad Rosli. I am 22 years old. I'm from UTHM. I'm taking science education.
Alright, can I call you Miss Razana?
Yes, sure.
Alright, okay, next to him, our specially invite parent, Mr. Adha Shariman bin Shahidan. Alright, for information, he is the winner of the best father of the year. A big clap for him and congratulations for the award. From, can you introduce yourself? First?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Moderator in today and panel. I am father of 6, and I come from Kuala Lumpur and currently working as a facility engineer.
Facility engineer, alright. How are you doing, Mr. Adha?
I'm good and glad to be here.
Alright, thank you. Beside him is Dr. Arif Izzuddin bin Harun Mazhan from the Department of Modern Language, UNIMAS. Alright.
Okay, my name is Arif Izzuddin bin Harun Mazhan. I came from Kuala Lumpur and currently teaching at UNIMAS Sarawak. So yeah, I'm good to be here.
Alright. Thank you, Doctor. How are you today, Doctor?
I'm fine, thank you.
Alright. At the end of the corner is a very experienced counselor, Madam Nur Farain binti Muhammad Nazri. Welcome to our forum for today, Madam.
Okay, hi. Thank you, moderator. I'm Nur Farain binti Muhammad Nazri, counselor from UniKL.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, online learning is also non-based learning. Alright, online learning can also be defined as a specific mood to attend a course or program of study where the student rarely or never meet face-to-face, no access on campus education facilities, alright, because they used to study online. For further detail about this topic, I would like to seek information from the first panel next to me, Mr. Razana, alright. Focus. As one of student UTHM, when do you know about learning, why you choose? Right? Why you choose online learning to one of the way to study?
Alright, actually I'm so glad to be one of the guys here. Alright, I knew this kind of learning since I was in secondary school. However, it is not really used as we must depend on textbook and teacher guide. So the reason why I choose online learning is firstly is flexible way. So why? It is because it work when it makes season for me. So I can use it whenever it is at the night, evening, morning. Yeah, with the online learning, I'm not tied to the class schedule. So sometimes the class timetable is too packed. That makes student feel like stress, right? So about it. Furthermore, I can improve my time management. So it is because I don't have to wait for waiting bus to go to campus, right? In order to see my lecturer. So I also can communicate direct with my lecturer. So through the webcam, or at home lah. So I can even ask question and opinion to them. It's really a convenient way to study as long we have to good attention and patient is success. That's all.
Alright. Next, we move to our counselor, Madam Nur Farain. Maybe she would like to share her personal experience with all of us. Based on your experience, what the positive about online learning?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Moderator. Online learning, or with the other word is e-learning, is a term that encompasses all of firm technology, intensive learning, or very specific type of TEL, such as online or web-based learning. In my opinion, online learning is the other way of students to study to get information if they can't come to class. From this, student can attend a course at any time from anywhere. That means the student can attend the classroom from anywhere in the world that has internet access. So they can still get information about the courses. Besides that, online classroom also provide chat room and news group. Okay.
Right.
For meeting and joint work also. From this, it help the student to share information and give opinion in certain topic. For example, when student have problem in study or misunderstand in some topic in the class, they can get information from this online group discussions with friends or teachers at the classroom group. Okay, advantage of online learning is the course material accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From this material, students have the ability to read, discussion, explanation and comment. Using the internet to attend the class, research information and communication with other students, teachers, skill in using technologies that will be critical to workers.
Okay.
In the 21st century business community that work with colleges globally and across time zone.
Right.
Alright, thank you.
That's all. Alright. Okay, thank you, Madam Farahin. I like your experience e-learning. Okay, alright. Next, we move to Mr. Adha Shariman as a father 6 children. Alright. How far do you agree with online learning, Mr. Adha?
Okay. Thank you again, Mr. Moderator.
Alright, thank you.
Okay. I do agree with the online learning because it did not require any specific time and place. So it made my life easier by reducing the cost of sending my children, the children to the tuition, that sometimes might be so far. Instead of reducing the cost, I also have a look on my children progression in front of my eyes. This also avoid from creating a reason to laughing and so on.
Correct.
Besides that, from what I know, the online instructor come with practical knowledge, maybe from any location across the globe. This allows students to be exposed to knowledge that can be learned book and see how class concept and applied in real business.
Oh.
That's all.
Wow. So, Mr. Adha, I see you agree about online learning. Not required specific time and space. Alright. Now we have listened to student, counselor, and father opinion about online learning. Now I would like to pose the next question to Dr. Arif. Alright. Dr. Arif, may you share about with all the audience for tonight why you strongly recommended for student to do online learning?
Okay, for me there's a few reasons why I strongly recommend the online learning system. One of them is online learning is other option for students to improve their knowledge. As a lecturer myself, I encourage my students to learn English by online. For example, I suggest them to surf education websites such as MyLine and other website. For your information, this website provides additional resources for learning in English for academic and professional purpose. Besides that, it also does provide a platform for self-access interactive learning. This learning process will be more attractive instead of learning in the class, because some students will get bored in the class, not fun while studying in the class. So there are many activities provided in this website. They can express their views and opinions in academic and non-academic issues, seek assistance, or they can communicate with other fellow students. I believe that is one of the effective way of learning. But yes, there will be pro and cons in this online learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Arif. So now I know about online learning. So about you student, Mr. Razana, are you agree your Dr. said?
Yeah, I'm very agree what Doctor talking about.
Okay, alright. Okay, thank you. Well, from the Dr. Arif mentioned just now, for very good things there must be a big thing or in it.
Yeah,
Alright.
negative things in it.
Okay, the same thing goes for online learning. What do you think about the negative impact of online learning, Madam Farahin? Can you share? What do you think of the
Sure.
negative impact?
Okay, the disadvantage of online learning is lack of the interaction. You will get the with classmate and instructor. For example, in the class, students have a chance to speak in class presentation and discussion and give their own opinion clearly. Then, in online learning, students just can sit at the front of the laptop, type their opinion and wait the answer. Second, disadvantage is missing out non-verbal communications. As we know, non-verbal communication is very important than verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is also known as body language, which refer to, among other things, gesture people make while speaking. Eye contact and the way they stand at the front. In online learning, students just can communicate as actual words. Lastly, in order to succeed at online learning, you have to have some basic skill. You have to be self-motivated, responsible for your own learning, and have good time management skill. If you don't have those skills, traditional classes may be better class of you. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Madam Farahin. You say another student responsible for your own learning. Alright, you have a good time management skill. If you don't have to the skill, you say traditional class may be better class for you.
Yep.
For student. Okay, right. So back to Mr. Adha. Back to Mr. Adha. What do you think? What do you think the benefit that your children can get from the online learning? Okay, they cannot stand textbook and online learning. What do you benefit? What do you think?
The online learning that my student join was very interesting one. I did not mean to over promoting this online learning, but this is the rating that my student told me. One of students said that she got what she did got in class. She added more than in this program. She could test her understanding, whether by discussion or a short quiz. Provide there. If this program is not conventional, why the big country willing to take the risk? There must be a reason, success behind. Just think about it.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, right. Mr. Adha. Okay, so your children very interesting about online learning, yes. Alright. So I hope your children can successful in future. Alright. Come back. Dr. Arif.
Yes.
Could you please tell us what is the difference between students who practice online learning and who are not?
Yeah, I think there is a few different between study online and conventional. For my students who are practice online learning, they have improved a lot. They have pay more attention in the class. They fun learning in the class. And that's why I ask all of my students practice online learning. This is compulsory for them and extra credit will be given. I would like to advise all of the students to take this opportunity to improve their knowledge not only in English but in all fields of study such as other subjects that we have in school, in syllabus. Okay, please use the technology for good purposes that will give benefits to you. Please do not use it for the bad stuff, the internet. So please use it for the good benefits and especially in your study. Thank you.
Yeah, Doctor. So your student may practice online learning. Okay,
Yes.
you say they have improved a lot.
Yes.
Okay, so now we know very university can provide online learning.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think? Can provide or not in SMK or SK?
Yeah, I think they should provide it. I think it's a good idea. So I hope the government will give a supply for them the facilities as soon as possible. I hope so.
Okay, good, good. Okay, back to Miss Razana. Where do you heard about this online learning and how it give impact to you? Okay, academic achievement.
Right. So in university, I become more interested in online learning since I realize this plenty of advantage for me. So I was introduced to online learning through my friend. Yeah, they share with me all the online website learning such as Wikipedia, portal Pendidikan Utusan, MyLine, online for resource for learning in English and many more. So furthermore, Malaysia also advised us to find additional information through the website that's linking to our subject. Alright, so since the lecture also using technology, so they give the links where we should refer to lah. The website helps to gain our knowledge by surfing internet. So finally, we can use it as our reference in our preparation toward final examination. So my parents and family also support me of this way of learning. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Wow, so big about online learning.
Yes.
Okay, congratulations, Miss Razana.
Thank you.
Now we know that online learning is proven to boost everyone's knowledge.
Yes.
So I wish
Yeah.
you good luck for your
Thank
studying.
you. Thank you.
Finally, we have come to the end from forum for tonight. Right? We will have to share a lot of knowledge which we don't even know before. Online learning is built up modern technology. Now, then beside the good thing, there is also bad thing. Okay, so it's everyone right to choose. For the last word from me, I would like to thank again to all ladies and gentlemen for tonight and also to our panel. Thank you very much. A billion thank and I dedicate to everyone for cheering up this forum for tonight. Okay, see you again for next week for another issue. See you again.